From working with tens of thousands of people in my life, and from being a Christian, a disciple for the past 25 years, the one thing I have discovered is that the number one thing that determines a person's spiritual growth, of course, besides God himself, is our mindset, plain and simple. As the Bible says in Romans 12, verse 2, do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you'll be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. You see, I believe that God has given us everything we need to create the life that we want, but we haven't learned how to tap into it yet. In 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 3 to 4, it says, his divine power has given us everything we need for life and godliness through our knowledge of him who called us by his own glory and goodness. Through these, he has given us his very great and precious promises, so that through them you may participate in the divine nature and escape the corruption in the world caused by all evil desires. Here Peter says that through our knowledge of God, our knowledge of him, we have all that we need for life and godliness. Meaning that if you're thinking the right way, the spiritual way, you'll be able to create the right spiritual results in your life. And of course, we learn how to think the right way through his precious promises, which we find, that's right, in his word. We find it in the Bible. So if right now you're not getting the right spiritual results in your life, it's because you are not thinking the right way. The great news is that this means that you're just a few thoughts away from achieving the dreams, aspirations, and the spiritual fulfilling life that you want.